morning and welcome to day one of Vlogtober 2025. My name's Julie from Sew Unique and I'll pop all the links down below where you can find me on social media. Well, I'm just enjoying my first cup of tea of the day in my lovely autumn mug, and then I'll be heading off to work. So I'll take you with me today. Well, I'm all settled in at work now, just opened up, and I've got my first coffee of the day. Unfortunately, I've got no milk, so I can't have any tea. And my food shop delivered yesterday, and for some reason I forgot to put the milk on the shopping list. So I've got no milk, so I'm on coffees today. That should keep me lively today. So I think my first I've got a few little jobs to do in the shop first, but then I'm going to settle down in between customers and continue with my ghosty cross stitch. As you can see, the ghost is all stitched. I'm now just doing the stars. So that's what I'll be doing today, and hopefully I shall get that finished. So I will catch you all a bit later on, probably when I get back home, but it just depends what I'm doing. So I'll see you all in a bit. Sorry about that, a customer came in. But there he is, all finished. And I think he looks really good. I really like it on the hand-dyed fabric. I'm definitely going to be doing some more in the future. And I'm back home in the sewing room. I've just come in from work and I basically just picked up my stuff that I needed to share with my vlog. If you watched my vlog from yesterday, my weekly vlog, you will know that I said I was getting some autumnal bedding. Well, it arrived. One set arrived yesterday afternoon, and I thought, oh, they're out of stock and I'm not going to get my second. And the second one turned up today, which I'm pleased to say. So I thought I would share that with you and then talk about the bed runner that I want to do. So I'll just get it for you. Right, well, the first one I've got, it's all still in its packaging. Oops, wrong way around. This is the first one. So it's got like an off-white background and all the colourful pumpkins, which looks really nice. And on the reverse of this quilt, this is the one that's green with all the autumnal leaves. So I think that's really, really nice. I like that one. So that's the first one. And then the second one, which I do like this one. This actually looks a lot better in real life than it did on the website. So this is like a burnt orange, which I absolutely love, burnt orange. So this is a gingham one. It's called gingham. And on the reverse, that's more of a gingham to me. But I absolutely love this. This is absolutely perfect for me. So I'm really pleased with that. And the sheets are a paler green, which will go with these perfectly. So now that's arrived, I can actually start work on the bed runner, which I'm really excited to do. Now, I did plan on doing like cutting 6.5 inch squares out, and just doing that because all the fabrics have got nice patterns on, and I like to see the patterns on my fabric. So that was my thought. And then last night when I was trying to get to sleep, you know what it's like, you think of these things, and something popped into my mind. Why don't I do like 6.5 inch squares all around the outer edge, and then in between each plain panel, and then on the plain panel maybe do some applique, like a pumpkin and leaves and that. Now, while I was at work today, I thought I must draw this out. Now, that's my scribble. So it's something like that. And then in this square, I'm going to put probably a toadstool. So I'm thinking of a pumpkin in the centre, then maybe an oak leaf, then a maple leaf, an acorn, and a toadstool, something like that. So I think that'll be a good idea. I'm glad the bedding's arrived, because now I can probably I'm going to take the pillowcases off each set to work tomorrow, so I can sort of match the colours up. Because I'm thinking for the squares, for the applique, I might do a cream or a pale green. I'm not sure yet until I actually get to work, but I am going to start and cut the squares out once I pick my colours. So hopefully I'm going to get to all that tomorrow. So I'm going to cut out a set amount of squares, and then I'm going to stitch them together, and then I'll bring them home tomorrow, and then I will lay it across the bed to see if it's long enough. And then if I've got the right amount, then I know what to do on the other side. And then I will make the side squares up, and then I will decide sort of how big I want my centre square, and if this is how I want it. And then I'll just decide if I want another row of border on it. Oh, I don't know yet. I don't know. I never draw anything out. I just cut sort of plan it out as I go along. So that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I haven't actually got any jobs to do in the shop when I get there tomorrow. I've got no orders at the minute. And I'll finish my cross stitch. So I've only got my felt kit to work on. So that is at the shop. I left that there today so I can work on it tomorrow, because I know I'm not going to get any work done on it today. So I'm going to do a bit of that each day, leave it there until I get it finished. So fingers crossed it doesn't take too long to get it finished. Because we are actually going out tonight in a bit, and we've got a meal booked for 6:30. It's a family meal. It's one of the grandchildren's birthday today, special birthday, so we're going out to celebrate for a meal. And before we go, I'm actually popping in to Primark on the way, because I want to go and see what bedding they've got, and just have a little look around, because I don't often get to go to Primark, so I'm looking forward to that. So I probably won't share that in this vlog. That'll probably be in the next one, because I want to actually try and get this vlog up before we go out. So yes, so that's what I've been doing. And if you watched yesterday's vlog, you will know that I want to crochet a blanket, and I've done another 2 squares, even though I wasn't going to just yet. So that was the first one that I did. That was my trial one. Then this is the second one, which I think these colours go well together. And then the third square, I started on this one. So this is what I've got, which I really love the colours on this. So what I'm going to do is I am going to crochet up this now. Well, I say now. Use all what I've got to do as many sort of squares as I can. And then whatever's left over, I'll just use it for the little centre. So I'll use the ball up. But I mean, these colours are absolutely fabulous. I mean, this in itself would look beautiful as a blanket. So, so that's what I've been doing. I'm hoping I've got enough time before I need to go and get showered and wash my hair and change before we go out to maybe work on another square. And I've got some fabric as well that I need to work on, which I think this is going to be tomorrow as well, because like I say, as we're going out, I'm not really going to have time, and by the time we get back, I'll not want to do anything, maybe just a bit of crochet. But I've got 3 book sleeves that I cut out. This is the one of them. This is the oak leaf. It's called, I think it's called oak leaf. This is a William Morris fabric, so I've got book sleeve for that. So I'm probably going to align this one with a brown. I was going to use black, but I think I'm all out of black, so I'm probably going to find a brown in the shop to go with this. So that's one. And then I've got the toadstool one, and I'm going to use the same fabric for aligning because I quite fancy that. And the other one is this lilac leaf one, so I'm going to use this for the lining as well because I quite fancy that. Yeah, so I'm going to be busy, I think, now for the rest of this month, especially with this quilt. So yeah, I'm going to have a look through my books though for ideas for the centre squares, just in case I change my mind. So, but I will share my progress with you, obviously throughout this month. So yeah, so you doing anything for autumn? Are you doing any quilts or bags or crochet or knitting? Let me know down below what you're up to this month. It'd be nice to hear what you're doing. Right, well, I think that's probably all I've got to share with you today. I'm trying to keep them at a reasonable length, 10 minutes or so. Just depends what I'm doing, really. But today's, I'm afraid, it is going to be probably just 10 minutes as I'm going out. If I wasn't going out, I'd show a bit more. So I will be back on Friday because I'm only doing the Vlogtobers on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Nothing at the weekend because I know I don't have time at the weekend. There's always something to do. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog and thank you for joining me, and I will see you all on Friday for an update on what I've been doing. So have a lovely few days and take care, and happy sewing and happy crafting, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.